morning, happy Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Try that again. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's already Wednesday, which is really stinking cool. I realized yesterday I never showed you guys the stuff I did this weekend, which I totally wanted to, because I worked on a lot of school stuff this past weekend, like during the day before, because the dogs wake me up so early, so I was basically just working on school stuff in the mornings. But I made, which I've shown on Instagram, but so if you haven't seen them on there, then I made their keychains for their end of the year gift. And then on the back side, I just did like a little letter to each kid. It's super tiny font, obviously, because I had to fit in here, but I think they turned out super cute. I posted an Instagram story. It's gone now, but I posted an Instagram story showing how I made them, which if you guys are interested, I can show you on here as well, since that is like not there anymore. It's super easy. But yeah, so I also created the award invites for our awards in my class that I'm gonna do, which is what I was saying yesterday. I'm looking for the award file that I have. I just can't find it. I have stuff like everywhere. I have stuff in my drive. I have stuff in my personal drive. I have stuff on my personal computer. I have stuff on my flash drive. I have stuff on my school computer. Like, there's just stuff everywhere. So I need to find that. I also created a document for my partners and I to start putting links to like free resources for math. So I said in a previous vlog that I want to make sure like this summer I get a lot of my math stuff all prepped and ready, just like resources that I'm going to use, games I'm going to use, etc. And I made like a little file of or like a document, and I just listed off like the main topics that we do in math, and I started linking stuff that I found that was like good resources. So if you have any like good free second grade math resources, like games or anything like that you've maybe used with your kids that you enjoy, like send me the link, because I'm looking for a ton of games so I can just get them ready, because I already know like what we're doing next year and how everything is going to be like done in what order. So that's my plan. There was something else to do this weekend. Oh, I started report cards. Report cards are due like soon, next Monday. Today's Wednesday. They are due Monday, and I still have a lot to do. They're definitely easier this time, but like I still have a ton that need to get done. I'm kind of like getting that feeling of I'm drowning again, because there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done, and I'm down to 1 week and 1 day. Next Thursday is our last day. So I'm trying not to feel overwhelmed, but like I'm feeling overwhelmed. There's just like a lot that needs to be done. So it'll all get done though, and it'll all be good, and it'll get done. It's just gonna be a little bit stressful until then. I mean, really the only thing that like has to be done is report cards. Everything else is like stuff that I want to do, but yeah. So anyway, the dogs were being extremely annoying last night. I don't know what their deal is. I've got like Jagger, the older dog, who just like stands in front of me and like begs that he wants something, but I don't know what he wants. He wants like more food, but he's already eaten like 3 bowls. And then Axel just thinks it's playtime all the time, even though I even took him for a run yesterday, and so he should have been worn out. But they bugged me all night. Like I just ended up going out into the front yard and like watering the grass at like 9:30 last night, because I couldn't sit and like watch TV, because they would just bug me. I can't like get on my computer and do anything because they just bug at me so bad. So frustrating. I don't know why some nights they're just like super buggy, and they don't do that to Skylar. They only do that to me. Like they just think it's constantly playtime. I don't know. It's really frustrating. So anyway, I'm like getting really excited for summertime. Like I keep seeing all these end of the year tags, and like I really want to just do a bunch of collaborations this summer, since everyone like has the time. I want to do just like a bunch of collaborations. I think that would be super fun. I've never done a true like collaboration with anyone. So yeah, if you are a teacher tuber, let me know if you want to collaborate, because I would love to collaborate with you. I think that's it. If you have any ideas for this summer for videos, I already have like a ton of video ideas, but in case you don't, link them down below. And then also don't forget, I think the voting is still open for the Teacher Tuber Awards. I want to say maybe there's like a week left. I could be wrong. Something like that. I talked about it in a few vlogs ago, like last week, but Darren Kakihara made a like Teacher Tuber Awards. Super cute. I still need to do my voting because I still can't decide who I want to vote for, but make sure you go and do that if you are interested. So I'm gonna go to school, and someone said I don't give this dog any attention, but I give lots of attention, huh, Bubba? Oh yeah, hello. I'll catch you guys at school. Alright, I just got into my classroom, and I have not vlogged in the morning in my classroom, I feel like in a really long time, but I was going to show you guys. I went to the store on my way here and got some mini powdered donuts. We are taking our benchmark today. We already took the ELA one, but we're taking the math one today. And the math one, I feel like I've like really spent the time like preparing them for it, and they like are totally aware of like what's going on, and I don't know, I just feel like versus the ELA one. The ELA one's hard to practice for, and so the math one we practiced a lot for. Last year though, I did the same thing, and I had this like little screen up, and then I have a bunch of slides with just like positive sayings. So I'm gonna put this up and then give them their donut to eat while they take the test, which I think will be kind of cute. I'm trying to figure out like how I want to do it, because we can read the questions to them. We can't like help them obviously, but we can read the questions to them. And I don't know, because I have some kids who can just go ahead, and then it's like I make them wait, and then I don't know if I'm like making them do worse because I'm making them wait, or if I just like let them go all the way through. I don't know. And then we also have music today, so I'm gonna have to do like part of the test after music. Like this morning I'll probably just do like one last quick refresher, and then go to music, start the test, and then probably have to finish it after recess, because there's no way we're getting it done in the half hour after recess or after music. Yeah, no, there's no way. So I'm going to just do some review this morning, and then start it, stop it, start it again, which will be fun, totally fun. Good afternoon. What a day. What a day. 6 days left. I've never like taken curriculum well, I'm not even doing curriculum really, but like I've never taken like instruction and like normal schedule for this long into the school year, and I don't know if it's like helping me or working against me. I feel like it's kind of helping me, because I feel like we're staying like a little bit more on track than like if we were just doing random stuff all day. But at the same time, I'm just like, it's so hard not to be frustrated when we've done the same thing the entire year, and we've been able to do it like quietly, or we've been able to do it in like an appropriate manner, and then we can't like the last 2 weeks of school. So good and bad things, I guess. But yeah, so we took our benchmark today. Like I said this morning, like it's so frustrating, because I read all the questions to the kids, and some of them don't want to stay with me to like work on the questions with me, which like whatever, I get. But then they're getting questions wrong because they're not reading the question correctly, or like listening to it correctly, because they think that they can go ahead. And like some of them can, but then some of them like shouldn't go ahead of me because they need to stay with me, and like I didn't realize until after the fact, and then it's like they already turned it in, and then it's so frustrating. And then sometimes like one of my kids left a question blank, like didn't answer it, and it tells them at the end that they didn't answer a question, and they were one question away from being standard met. One question, and they didn't answer one question, which means that one question could have given them a 3 on the test. It's so frustrating. So frustrating, but it's over with, and life moves on. So I'm sitting here working on report cards. Now that those tests are done, I feel like I can like work on report cards a little bit more. I'm also listening to The Greatest Showman, which I never mentioned, but like I watched that this weekend. Oh my goodness, it is so good. The soundtrack basically is just like my favorite thing ever. The movie like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, that was the best movie ever. It's a really good movie, but like not like my best ever movie. But like the soundtrack, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like the soundtrack makes the movie the best. So I'm listening to the soundtrack right now while I'm getting work done. And I want to leave soon. I'm kind of over it. Tomorrow we have field day, which means it's going to be a crazy day. Although our field day is only like an hour and 15 minutes or something. We have like different parts of the day that we'll be doing stuff. So I will actually only be out there. So I need to figure out my schedule for tomorrow, what I want them to do. Because, yeah, I don't know. Literacy centers just didn't go very well today. And I don't know. So I'm gonna get some work done and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that The Greatest Showman has given me productivity today, this afternoon. I got 11 or 12 report cards totally done. I usually don't do them like student by student. I usually go like subject by subject through every student, but since everything's like kind of just like messy and piecey everywhere with things, I just kind of figured it would be easier to just go through like one student at a time. So I'm gonna do 10 today, 10 tomorrow, and then well, my goal was 10 today, 10 tomorrow, 7 Friday, and then that would be it. I think, like I said, I got 11 or 12 today, so I have a few less. So then hopefully by the time Friday comes, maybe I only will have like 5, which is good. And then I also cleaned all the tables. The kids cleaned the counters today, so I didn't have to do that. And then I cleaned a bunch of the stacks that were on my desk, because raise your hand if you're a teacher and you end up with stacks all over your desk all the time, because guilty. I always have a stack right here, which it still kind of looks like a stack, but I promise it's not. I've got like writing that needs to just, or actually it's already graded. I don't even know why I didn't put it like somewhere, but I cleaned up this stack. This was like getting big, and obviously my chrome is just gonna move. And then this stack, actually I didn't really touch. I should probably do something with that, but most of it, actually this big thing is like my planner, so that's like a lot of it. I had a stack going there and I got rid of that. And I had a bunch of stuff in my back cart that I got rid of. I need to actually put those books away right now, but I had a bunch of stuff in here that was just kind of messy. I had some stuff on here that was kind of messy. It still looks kind of messy, but I got a lot of the stacks cleared. These can all actually be thrown away. This stool broke and I'm really sad about it because they've lasted for 2 years now. Or well, almost 2 years. But apparently not anymore. So that can be thrown away. And then there was something else I got rid of, like a bunch of stuff. But for now, that is all. Alright, so it is 5:10. I'm going to go ahead and cut off my productivity. I feel a little bit better though. I feel like every time I've had like a rough day and then like I was feeling overwhelmed this morning, if I just like sit in my room and get stuff done, do some cleaning, get like a few things checked off my list, then I feel a lot better. So I feel definitely a lot better like leaving today. My desk is not a mess. So I just feel better. So I feel better. That's all I can say. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna work out so that I can relieve a little bit more stress. Working out always helps. So I'm gonna work out and then make some dinner, and I'll catch up with you guys when I get there. Alright, I'm home now. I just got done with my run, and I'm like getting shin splints from running with Axel, and I think it's because like when I run with him, he wants to run so fast, which I've said, I think I said that yesterday. He wants to run so fast and I like can't keep up with him, and so I'm like slamming my feet really hard on the ground because I'm like trying to avoid running so fast because like my body physically can't. But it's like giving me shin splints. I used to get shin splints really bad, and then I kind of like figured out maybe like just how to run, and then I don't get them anymore. But I don't know, my shins have been kind of hurting today. He did better on the leash today than he has been doing. He didn't run quite as quick today. But still, like 2 of the houses that we run by, he knows that there's dogs there and that they always bark at him and he can see them. And so as soon as we get to those 2 houses, he like just knows and he starts freaking sprinting. But he can't sprint because he's on a leash, so I'm just like running as fast as I can to try and keep up. So, but now he's worn out, and this will last for like 2 hours, which is perfect timing for exactly when I want to lay down and get comfortable and not, oh yeah, I'm talking about you. And this dog didn't even have to go on a run to be tie-tie. Aw, you're so sweet. You're crazy. You're sweet. You're so crazy. Oh my gosh, that face. Anyway, I got some exciting packages today, and I'm going to show them to you guys tomorrow because this vlog's already getting kind of long. So look out for tomorrow because I want to show you guys what I got, and there may be a giveaway included. So look out for that. I'm going to end off the vlog here though. I'm not making anything exciting for dinner because the chicken that I was going to use is not thawed yet, so I just had to like makeshift some dinner. So I'll make that tomorrow or the chicken. So I forgot to take it out this morning because I don't know why I keep doing that, and then I don't remember to ask her to do it until like 2 o'clock and it wasn't thawed. So anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. I hope everyone had a good day, and I'm feeling better. It was definitely like, I posted this on Instagram, but like it was just one of those days that like you like question whether or not teaching should be your job, because it's just hard. It's really, really hard. But there's always days that are good, and you have to remember that. So I'm feeling better though. So I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. If you haven't already liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later.